Bye.
Okay, welcome back, guys. This is episode 2 of
Number 2.
episode 2 of Hops and Bytes. I'm Thiru,
I am Naga.
Hi, is John.
and this is the Hops and Bytes podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I think we uploaded our first one just today, actually. They were recording a
Few
new
hours
one.
ago,
It's on the YouTubes. I think we'll be looking at trying to put it up on Spotify and on all that. So let's see how it goes. But let's get straight into it, right? So let me get some updates from you guys. I know John has been on fucking live support for like
Yes,
Oh my
the
god.
past 1 week.
man's
Yeah.
been dying.
What,
But
what's
we'll go with Naga first because
Yes, you'll go
the
with
most
Naga first.
entertaining to the least entertaining me. lah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so honored, man.
Yeah. how's your week been, Naga? How's your week
My
been?
week has been nuts. I've been doing this show called Sina Lebaran, which is like this Hari Raya show we do in Singapore. And we've been filming it. So, for my job, I've been filming. So it's been long, crazy ass hours. And in the meantime, I've been also trying to like finish my review of a video game. So I've been trying to balance both those things. And like when I come home, I immediately like sit down, turn the game on, turn the recording software on, play the game for like 4 hours, record footage, and I'm like take down notes. Okay, what am I doing? And then literally go back to sleep, wake up, go to work, and then be like thinking about my review notes and also trying to focus when I'm at work at the same time. And my brain is just split in half. So I'm just glad that the week is over.
Right.
Bro.
It seems like there's a lot of things going on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what the
man.
fuck?
This is nuts. And we got that thing tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we got that thing tomorrow, right? And that brings, to me, basically, I've been preparing for a fucking advertisement for this game that my company is doing. Basically, it's called Potato Pirates, right? And it's a very cute game. It teaches programming, and those listening, if you guys want to go and check it out, you can go and check it out.
Are you allowed to say like where it's gonna be released on what
Oh
platform?
yeah. It's on Kickstarter first, and then basically it's physical game and also a app, right? An application.
see.
So that'll be coming out soon as well. So basically I have to shoot the Kickstarter video, and Naga is one of the actors. I'm very proud to say that.
Yeah, baby.
And he's also one of my voice actors as well. My only voice actor.
Only
Naga.
voice actor, but I
Yes.
can play several different characters.
Yes, and we are having don't worry, tomorrow you don't have to play several different characters because we are also having a badass chick called Nisa, and then we have something like a what do you call that, like a K-pop star kind of guy, but like dressed in muted colors because Naga is going to be a
Oh,
bit
wow.
flamboyant, yeah. And then we also have a pregnant lady.
Oh god. Wait, like an actual pregnant
Just
lady? Or?
in between.
Oh no!
Just right there, just one.
You gotta have
pregnant lady.
someone normal.
You know, you gotta understand this conversation that I had with my boss.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, okay, so who's gonna act? Like, we've got Naga, we've got someone from the office, and we've got another girl. So who's the last person? Because initially there was another girl from the office that we were going to use, like the posh, and we wanted a posh, evil-looking person. So we had a girl, but it's Good Friday and then it's Easter Sunday, right? So she's Christian and she's disappeared, right? In God's grace, and yeah, so we had to bring someone in, and my boss why not I bring in my pregnant sister? And I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Why would you bring in? Okay, so we were actually looking for a white guy, right? To kind of set off to fit all the whole color, Basically, yeah, you got the quota to fit lah, right? To look like it's a inclusive society and all that stuff. And so we wanted a white guy, and we were talking about how we're gonna get a white guy, right? And no one else in the office looks white. And then he suggested, why not I bring in my pregnant sister? And I was like, is she giving birth to a white guy? I don't know, how does that solve our problem? Is she giving birth to a white guy? It's like, no, he's not giving birth to a white guy, but she's pregnant, she's a different type of person in the video, right? Then it's like, okay, sure, but she's gonna be pregnant, we have to do it fast. Like she's gonna be very uncomfortable and very annoyed. Like she's 7 months pregnant, no?
Oh
Oh,
Like
shit!
yeah, so it's like if I'm not wrong, she's 7 months, yeah. But like yeah, in like and he was like, no, it's fine. She'll be fine. You know, she's acted before and all that. But that's not the problem. She's got a whole human being in her.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
It's a whole other human being inside her, and like what if it comes out? You know,
Oh no!
something like that. No, I don't know. Like and the game is only 4 players. Like we can't have an extra one.
Bad
Okay.
advertisement.
Yeah,
Co-op,
right. But
co-op.
right,
Oh.
and he was like, it's fine. We'll get a pregnant lady in. Right.
Mm.
So she's coming over as well tomorrow at 10 a.m. And like we actually like selected maternity clothes for her to like wear
Oh my.
and all that. So yeah, it'll be cool. And tomorrow I'm gonna be like, not even tomorrow, like today. Now it's like fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like today, and I'm gonna have to film the entire day. But the good thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I get the next week off, or next 1 or 2 weeks off, because I'm gonna be editing all the way, right? So-called
Nice.
editing lah. I'm doing the open inverted quotes, like
Uh-huh.
yeah, it doesn't take that long, but like okay lah, usually it'll take quite long lah. But yeah, I have to edit lah, so I can just stay at home. I don't have to go to work. Which is 2 hours away, so that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to see Naga tomorrow. Naga, by the way, you have free flow drinks and coffee, like free flow.
Oh, that
flow beer,
is
like-
exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah, like you will get like my office has like beers. Like today, he just stocked up on like fucking 3 boxes
this is music to my
3
ears, man.
three
Exactly
boxes
after
of
your longest week, you
Yeah.
did this.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be drunk by 12.
yeah. Like,
No, I'm kidding.
three-
I'm kidding.
we have like 3 boxes of like different types of beer, IPAs, and all that shit.
Oh
So like,
my god.
just go and help yourself. But I don't know. Like I was telling my boss, like, I mean, we can pay Naga in beer, but like we can't pay your pregnant lady, your pregnant sister in beer. You see, like that's
Well, that would be good content though.
yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
Bro, that baby gonna come out drunk as fuck.
Snoop Dogg in its way out. But like,
Come
yeah,
on,
it's-
come on, walking slanted and she like, hey yo, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Well, we're just preparing for the video, and that's kind of like what I'm doing. And yeah. Well, what's going on with you, John? Life support man.
Mine was
Almost died.
Okay, so it was actually right after the podcast. Okay.
Yeah, you coughed a little bit. Like
I
you coughed
was-
once
yeah,
when I
I
reviewed
was-
the footage. I was like,
No,
oh shit, he coughed.
actually, throughout the podcast, if you had like watched the
Yeah.
video, right, I was coughing throughout. So I couldn't breathe I think like Sunday I started to feel like the flu coming, but I
Mhm.
didn't want to think about it too much and occupy myself because I still had to go to class on Monday, right? And then Sunday evening it just hit like a fucking truck.
Oh yeah.
I remember I took like a 10-minute nap.
Mhm.
Woke up out of it. I couldn't breathe because both my nostrils were blocked.
Oh
I
dear.
was coughing the whole way. So my mom was like, go to the clinic. Went to the clinic. They put me on a nebulizer and I was too weak to breathe. So they had to switch the pumps 3 times.
Oh, dear.
and then-
That is nuts.
yeah, it
True.
was really bad. Then they were worried that I had COVID. So on Monday I had to go for the check.
Mhm.
Shove the thing up my nose.
That is.
I saw stars because, mind you, right, the part they put in, it was I think my right nostril, and on
Mhm.
that day I had told them as well, that my right nostril was blocked, but they
Mhm.
still did it in the right nostril, so it
I
fucked
mean,
it up. even more.
technically, like, if your nose is blocked, it's blocked for your airway. It's not really blocked.
No,
right?
but when I
But
say
like, if I'm putting something in, I'm just gonna pop the fucking bubble and go in.
yeah, and it makes it worse because when you do that, it would cause me to sneeze like 10 times more than I was already,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when they popped it and then they pulled it out, and then I sat there, it only took like, I was counting in my head like how long it took. It only took like 15 seconds before I started like rapid fire sneezing. And bro, it was like actually rapid fire sneezing. Even the doctor looked shocked. But the test, I was negative. It came back, I think, on Thursday. It was actually really fast. Yeah, test came back on Thursday, negative. I was
It's
fine,
good.
but then I was still bedridden, weak as shit. Couldn't really do anything.
Mhm.
But I ended up going back to class on Friday because I'm a madman. I went back to for classes. Bad idea because I was out of breath almost every time.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the main part was that I didn't have COVID, so I was happy.
Mhm.
Uh, the whole process of going through the flu, I think it wasn't just flu, it was like a sort of fever, like a different kind of, like I think viral fever, but like really close to it. I didn't get it yet,
Right.
because of the amount of meds I was on. Oh, mind you, I was on like this is the crazy part. I was on at least 10 different tablets
Oh, what the fuck?
and
Oh
two
my
different cough mixtures.
God.
So
Oh,
yeah, it was every day, 3 times a day.
Did they give you
oh my god.
did they give you the cough mixture that made you stay awake, or the one that knocked you the hell out?
Or the one was to knock me out. The other one was like, I don't know, it was just fucking bitter, bro. Like it's the most bitter thing I've ever tasted. So
Oh
like
dear.
the one to knock me out was fighting with the one that was bitter, and I
I
was
think
like in a daze the whole time.
oh no.
But yeah, it was
Jesus.
terrible. Yeah,
At least you didn't have
I
to drive.
yeah.
yeah. Uh, I remember after my the COVID test though, my dad, because I was in so much of pain, right?
Mhm.
And then my dad was taking so long at the counter because, I think she asked for his IC and he was like, that time he's digging through his wallet of all, all
Right.
the cards, but he's digging through all the cards, right? And
Right.
then he
Right.
finally got his IC. I couldn't sit in there anymore. So I walked out of the clinic and I just walked all the way to the car, which was like, the whole block down, right? And the whole way I was just sneezing. And then I had to sneeze, cover my face, and then, sneeze again, pull the mask down, blow my nose, sneeze again, pull the mask down, blow my nose. And I was doing that all the way to the car because I couldn't, like, the pain was so bad. But yeah, I'm glad that's done with.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. We're glad you're back here, ready for
Yeah,
the podcast.
glad you're okay.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
What the fuck?
it's
Like,
fucking insane.
That was rough.
So when I went back to my college, my
Mhm.
chef asked me, he's like, "Are you sure you can do this?" And I was like, "I can, don't worry." And
and
he's
you're
like,
like heaving, you're like fucking heaving and throwing up. Like,
yeah. So because
I
he
will get
looks,
this food done.
I can do this.
bro, just imagine that I walk in and my eyes are half open throughout the whole class. So he is actually genuinely concerned, and he even because he hates it when I smoke, right? When I go for my smoke breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Because like sometimes when we make a dish, right, for while we're waiting for the dish to marinate, it
Yeah.
takes like 45 minutes to an hour, right?
Right.
And then you got nothing to do, so I go smoke during the time. And he's usually like, give me your cigarettes, I'll keep your cigarettes for you, this and that and all that. But on this day, particularly this day, he was like, "You want to go for a smoke break? You can go, it's okay."
Is it like he's like trying to stop you from smoking, or is he like messing with this pellet or something like that? I
Oh,
don't
no, no, no,
know.
no. He's trying to stop me from smoking.
Oh.
But like on this day in particular, because I think he felt really bad. He's like, go smoke. You can go smoke. Go take a break. Yeah.
Damn. All right. That's
Yeah.
kind of like it's intense, man. I mean, like I think me and Naga both had bronchitis once, right?
Yeah, I had it.
You.
A
I
few
think
What
it's like
what
it's,
was that like? Like
It
it's
what we all
was
go through?
awful.
it's fucking bad. Like I don't know. It's like every Singaporean something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone
you go into the
had
army, you get
bronchitis.
bronchitis.
It's like a thing, like so basically mine was during uni, like the first year of uni, and I was in hall, basically the hostel in uni. And like I just had one cold ice Milo on like a cold day. Like it was the wrong move. I was on the verge of something. I knew it was gonna come. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna drink a bit of ice Milo, and then later I'll go and drink something hot. And that like fucked me over for the next 2 months, bro.
Oh my god.
2 months, bro. Like, what the fuck? I never regret drinking Milo in my entire life like I did on that. Like
That must
two
have been
months.
one good ass Milo, man.
It was
Exactly.
one fucking good Milo, but the 2 months after that, fucking like not
Fucked
worth
you
it.
up for 2 months.
And the thing
bro.
was, like, I had exams, I had like
Oh
sports
god.
things to go to, I have like a bunch of CCA things happening, and I was coughing my fucking lungs out. And the thing is, right, the funny thing is, I went to the medical center in uni, And the thing is, the doctors there are so fucking used to like people coming up to them just asking for medical cert, like for an off day. And they're like every time, because when you get an off day, you can actually like skip your exam or your test, and then like it doesn't affect your grade. So I went in fully like dying of cough, and like there's something in my, I can feel like something in my throat, in my chest. And then I walk in, and this lady is like, "So what do you want?" And I'm coughing very badly. I need like something, like, can you do a checkup? And it's like, and she was like, "Oh, okay." Then she check. Oh, you just want MC, is it? And then like, how many days MC? Then I was like, "Oh no, I don't need MC." Then she was like, "Huh? Wait, what? You don't need MC?" Yeah, I'm genuinely sick. I got something. Then she, "Oh, okay." Then she take out the tongue thing, and then she put, let me check properly.
She wasn't even checking.
She wasn't even checking properly. Like, she was just ready to give me like
She's
2
like,
days of MC.
fuck off already, lah. Go home.
Just go. I was like, no, I don't need a day off. I want
God.
medicine. I'm dying. Doctor, save me. And then she's like, oh fuck, okay, come, let me see. Oh yeah, it does look a bit swollen, I think, but it doesn't seem like you have any issue in the throat area. I cannot really see it. And she's like, okay, I give you all the medicine. And then she give me medicine, and then so like for like I took the medicine like 1-2 weeks. I drank, finished the medicine like nothing like that. And like every time I went to the doctor, she just gave me something stronger, like stronger cough syrup, stronger, even more stronger, and then it's even more. And I was like drinking it like just alcohol, bro. It was just going like beer, like nothing. And then I'm still dying from cough here. And then I finally went to one of the polyclinic or what. Then they take one scan. Then they say, oh, you're like on the verge of bronchitis. You have like a lung infection or something like that. And it's like, oh shit. Then they gave me tablets, some other tablets, and some other like cough syrup again for some fucking reason. They always give cough syrup. Yeah. Then that like kind of slowly took me out of it, and like my mom was like full on, like, okay, my kid is dying. I need to do something. Like for the first like 1 week, she was like, can you fucking stop joking around? Like, go do your work. Can you like go to school or something? And then like after that, she was like, oh fuck, like he's dying. I need to do something. And she like full on starts to like make rasam and all that, like soup and all that. So yeah, that was like, oh fuck. I couldn't do my exams properly. I couldn't do anything properly. Like it's just fucked. Like just fucked.
A little bit off topic, right? But when you mention rasam, this shit pissed me off, right? I got flu. It's my nose, right? And my dad was like, "Oh, take rasam." I'm like, "The fuck is
Bro,
you want me to
okay,
snort
Bro, you
rasam?"
don't know, is it? Rasam is the
what is
fucking
rasam?
cure everything, bro.
What is rasam? I need to know. Like, is this is really some like amazing super cure? Or what?
Okay, so you can just search up rasam, but like rasam is like this spices soup. Like it's filled with spices. It's filled with like chili and like basically like village spices ground down into like a powder and then like made into a soup. So this one is like full on like medicinal, but like people still eat it with like rice and all that, like our standard curries. So like, but this one is like it's in a sense like it's medicinal. It's got like all the spices, so it kind of makes you like water up. I don't know how you call it. Like
it makes everything like open up.
yeah, like your flu and everything will just come out and kind of like heal you per se, you know. But like it's like every Indian's like go-to medicine.
Exactly.
It's like the only reason, like, you know, there was this thing like Indians don't get coronavirus, like, and then everyone's like, oh my blood rasam, bro. It's like, yeah, and like it's like basically it's like medicinal. It's like a spices soup kind of thing, right? And yeah, my mom gave me rasam when I had bronchitis. I guess it worked a little bit, but I think it's more on the medicine lah.
Yeah,
The
but at the
tablets they
same
give.
time, it's like, that's a throat thing, But for flu, for a nose thing, like, what is it gonna do? Like, I'm just drinking it. I can't taste it. It's just going down, nothing. So, yeah, that I had to deal with that also. But
Okay,
yeah, having bronchitis. When was this, by the way?
mine was like 2 years back.
And yours, Naga?
3 years.
This was when I was in the military.
Right? Is it the water? Is it the water?
The fucking water is there's something in that water, bro.
It's the pipe, bro. It's the pipes.
The
Okay, so
pipes
basically,
are
yeah, Naga, you can explain.
the
Like,
pipes
it's
are
the pipe.
fucking rusted, dirty as fuck. you drink the water in the military, right? You know, like you drink your water from home, right? From the tap, okay? Like in Singapore, you can drink it from the tap. Like just put your mouth at the tap, drink, no problem. Man. You go to where I was training, which is Pulau Tekong, right? You go there. The water instantaneously when you drink it, you taste it like this is off. Something is fucking wrong right here.
Mm-hmm.
And let you know, within like 3 weeks of being there, I had like the worst cough I ever had in my fucking life.
Oh boy.
The phlegm coming out of my fucking lungs, right? You know how like phlegm is usually yellow or white? This shit was dark brown.
Oh
Yeah, it's messed up.
shit.
It's messed up.
Dark fucking brown. I was scared. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I was like, I'm coughing while doing exercises. I'm coughing while I'm trying to sleep. I'm coughing while I'm walking. I'm coughing while I'm sitting down doing nothing. Like it's non-stop. I'm just cough. I book out. I come home. All my parents like, why are you coughing so much? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's like, go doctor. What the fuck do you think I've been doing? It's like every day, like the doctor in the camps, like just sees my face, like you want you what cough? I'm like, yeah, I'm still coughing, mate. Like that's why I'm here. You know, I know you think that I'm just another asshole trying to get free time off the military, but it's like no man, I just want to get rid of this cough because it's really fucking annoying. It's kind of hard to run when you're hacking up your lungs every 5 steps. Like help me out here. But there's something about the military that I miss: the fucking cough syrup. I sound like I know I sound like an addict right now, but I'm legit the cough syrup they give you in the army, right? It is some next level knock your ass out in 2 minutes flat shit. Like it's called dextromethorphan. I don't know what it is exactly, but that's the name now. And when you take it, right, it's like within 5 minutes you are in fucking wonderland. Like you're still awake, but like your brain is just completely gone.
Yeah.
Like your brain's just like, alright, I clocked out for the day. And your body's just like on autopilot. You're like it's like you're in a dream state. And you will fall asleep. Like you cannot fight it. You will fall asleep. So whatever the hell you're doing, go and find a place to lie down ASAP. So I took that shit. I was like, I'm okay. What? 5 minutes later, right, I'm just like lying down. I'm like, oh man.
Oh shit. It's coming in, man.
Oh shit. Did I take too much? I didn't take too much. I took exactly what they prescribed.
Yeah, and usually they just give you the day off if like you're taking that kind of meds.
Yeah. It just fucking knocks you out. But yeah, the bronchitis thing, like it was awful for a couple of months. Like just non-stop coughing. Eventually it just got to the point where I just got used to coughing non-stop. And then and then one day it just went away. Like after like
kind of just fades away.
It's like after medicine and all that shit, and like constantly, and also getting fitter because I'm running every day. And eventually one day I just stopped coughing. I'm just like, I'm free.
Yeah, but then
I'm
like
not coughing anymore.
when you get that free feeling, right? It's like at the same time you're scared to breathe because you're so used to coughing.
You breathe, like when you breathe a little bit too much and you just cough. You're like, you're so used to like taking like little short, tiny reps. Like, okay, that's all the air I need. I don't need to breathe anymore. When you breathe too much, it's like no, stop. And then when you freeze, you're like, this is what breathing normally feels like. Like, oh, that feels kind of good. Like, let me try that again.
Increased lung capacity.
I feel like I'm in Skyrim, like lung capacity 100 right now. Like, I didn't know how much I took for granted the joy of just simply breathing. I just like, man, for like a week I was just celebrating the fact that I could breathe. Like, I was taking unnecessary breaths, like timing how long I could hold my breath and shit. Cause like I missed being able to hold my breath. Cause the moment air didn't go in, it was cough.
Right.
Too much air coming, cough. Not enough air coming, cough. Chibai, everything, cough.
All right. So I guess we are all caught up in the week. Right?
Yeah.
Fucking coughing.
Cough season.
All about coughing. It's cough season.
Bro. Fuck flu.
Yeah, fuck flu. I hope everyone is drinking water and make sure you take care of your health, right? Most
And
important.
To those that have COVID, sucks to be you, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
It really
Like,
sucks.
yeah, just, get better.
Yeah. Definitely get better, but still sucks to be you.
yo, I saw this. I saw this post of this bodybuilder guy. and
Mhm.
he got COVID. And this guy
Oh
is
dear.
fucking stacked. Okay, like he's like built like a fucking Greek god.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This man's got COVID, and there's like a before and after picture. The after picture, he is fucking skinny.
Bro.
All the muscle mass just
Oh
gone,
my god, dude.
freaking gone. The dude is just, and he's like a nurse, so like he was a
Oh my god.
frontline healthcare stuff. So he's like
Right,
working out
right.
because he had to like carry people and shit. And like the before and after was insane. Like this dude completely lost all his muscle mass. Like
Oh my god.
COVID is not to be fucked with. COVID is fucking.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
days.
at that point, what do you do, right? Like once you recover already, would you go back? To
He would
trying to
probably, I
build.
mean, like if he's already that kind of body type, or like he's building his body, I think it's kind of like his passion, right? So
Yeah,
he
I
would
mean
probably
you'd
hit the
have
gym
to.
again.
Yeah, you'd have to work out
Yeah.
and get all that shit
Yeah.
back.
Fucking pain, though.
Yeah, I mean, for them, it's the grind that they love.
Mhm.
So yeah. So okay, I think we can move on to the next thing, right? It's your one game a week, or like whatever you've been playing. So whatever you've been playing. Should I put a jingle for this? I know I put a jingle for
Yeah,
the
we should.
it's funny news one. Do you all like
Yeah.
the jingle? Do you hear the jingle?
I didn't listen all the way through to that part yet.
Yeah, you should go and listen to it. It's basically the stick bugged.
Nice.
That's all.
Mhm.
But like, yeah.
Okay,
So-
so I think
Naga, what's up? What's up with
Uh,
your week?
I'll speak in a bit. I think John, you should go first. You've been playing the most recent.
Oh right, right.
The controversial.
God.
Mhm.
Yes. So, when it came out on beta, we were all hyped, but we didn't know it was coming out. There
I had
was
no idea about
release
it. Like
date.
I didn't even know it existed.
I think we're talking about Outriders today. So, Outriders, fucking disappointment of a game. Came out, on beta, it looked solid. It looked like, okay, as much as there was the Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, sorry, Gears,
Gears of War.
Gears of War's, theme to it, we all decided to put that aside. This is its own game. We're gonna go with it. And then I googled and saw, a person working on the game worked on Gears. Anyway, this game, during beta was actually solid. It was actually solid until I found out there's only, 3 world tiers you could go through. World tiers are technically like their progression methods, like trying to push you through the game more, and then they give you loot as you go on.
Right.
The concept of the loot and the concept of the gameplay is very close to Destiny. The progression level and everything
Right.
is very similar to Destiny, not Destiny 2, Destiny. And the thing I feel like it's lacking a lot of is content, because the way they have designed the game is they put you in a level with like a bunch of us, they'll be shooting you, rushing at you, all that kind of shit. And once you're done killing them, you go into a cutscene, you get a boss, kill him, move on to the next level. It's very basic for a AAA game. Like I expected more open world, I expected more freedom when you play. There's
How
not
much are
much
you paying for
freedom.
this?
You are
It is
paying
expensive.
Malaysian ringgit 224 ringgit, and Singapore how much, Naga?
Singapore right now is $89.
Wow,
is
that is
insane.
Nuts, bro. Like
that is a lot of money.
that is
Yeah.
cheaper. That is more expensive than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's more expensive than
It's
Cyberpunk.
more expensive
Like,
than Cyberpunk. It's more expensive than the typical AAA release in Singapore.
mhm.
How
Mhm.
much
So,
was
like-
Cold War when it was released?
Cold War was 80.
Cyberpunk?
69. 69?
Yeah, 69.
Yeah, 69. So like
Wow.
when you charge that much, my expectations go higher,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
with the exception of Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty, I know what I'm getting. I'm paying just to run around, shoot people, and be dumb. But like, you don't have the established IP.
Mhm.
You give me a demo. Like I played the demo with John and Irfan, one of our other friends.
Mhm.
It was meh to me. Like, was it fun? Yeah, but there wasn't the extra stuff. Like, is this worth $89?
Hmm.
I don't think so. I've got Xbox Game Pass. If I want a third Gear style shooter, I'll play Gears.
Mhm. There isn't replayable content. The when you play it, when you do a mission, you're like, okay, I don't want to do that again. Like it's too long. I don't want to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you see Cyberpunk, when I played it, even though the game was ass cheeks when it came out, right?
Mhm.
They had a lot of replay value.
Right.
You could
Yeah,
play the
agreed.
story once, create a new character, go through all of it again, and you don't feel tired, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did. If you recall, Thiru, I finished the game in like 2 days,
Yeah.
and then I replayed it again.
You had like 5 playthroughs, man.
Yeah, I had like 5 playthroughs, modded playthroughs, non-modded
I
playthroughs.
haven't even finished it once.
Yeah, you are big. Yeah.
You're lagging behind a little bit there, buddy.
Quite a lot. But they had so much replay value compared to this Outriders. Like after the beta, and I tried all 3 classes out. When it when it's finally released now, it's like going back into it. It's like, oh shit, I have to deal with all that long ass gameplay for no reason, and to survive fights. It's too easy.
Right.
Gunfights are too easy in this game. Like there's no competition, especially when you have all your abilities, which you will have if you've played the beta and you bought the game now.
Mm.
Um, you just progress with what you have, and it's OP as shit. You can't die, so there's nothing to worry about when it comes to that. They give you an option of taking cover and shit, but it's really not that important if you have decent aim and awareness when it comes to using the skill. It's not that tough. Um, I I also went through the reviews, and it was mixed reviews on Steam, which was
Right.
surprising for a AAA game because every AAA game has either been absolutely bad or absolutely good. This is mixed, and it's because this game is already starting to have its own fanboy thing, as Naga put to me earlier. He's like, this game is getting fanboys, and the good part about that is that these people will actually update us on what's going on and all that. But the bad part is when they start fighting with other people for having opinions about how bad the game is. When we point out stuff that we don't like, these people will attack us.
They go
So
nuts, man.
yeah, they go crazy. So the main issues with Outriders right now is they don't have enough content. There's only 15 tiers. 15 tier today. You go by tiers as you like progress through the game, right? There's
Right.
only 15 tiers. I really, really do hope they release a DLC because that will keep the game going. Their servers aren't good at all. But apart from that, the level design, game design, everything looks nice, but it's just something we've seen before. I wouldn't say it's something new, it's something game breaking and all that. We've seen it before, so it's not, it doesn't live up to the hype. Exactly.
Right. So
Yeah.
what's your rating for that?
Um
Remember, it's beers and burger chop.
I would honestly, right, for like beers, I would give it like a 6.5.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like a 6.5. I don't get a beer. I don't get a burger. No burgers.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. No, until
It's,
they
it's still
actually.
undercooked.
It's
Yeah,
still.
exactly. It's really.
I wanted my burger well done. What the fuck is this?
That's
Yeah.
actually like on that point. It's like
Mm.
I find that usually these kind of looter shooter games, right? They usually release fucked up, and then they get better over time.
Yeah,
Right.
I
But it
agree
remains to
with
be
that.
seen whether Square Enix will support this all the way through.
Yeah. Some companies tend to like just jump. once
Square
the
Enix
people-
has that history to like
Yeah.
fuck it after a while.
Mm-hmm. We shall hope for the best for Outriders. There's still a chance they
Mhm.
can do better. There's still a chance.
Mhm.
It's still new. But yes, anyway. Naga or Thiru, who next?
Naga.
Okay,
think-
I have been playing a brand new release of it's a sequel to a game that came out in 2004, which is it's called Evil Genius 2 World Domination. And what
Okay.
it is right, it's this it's a dungeon builder real-time strategy hybrid kind of game. The point of the game is for you to be the supervillain. So if you watch like Austin Powers, if you want to be Dr. Evil, this is the game for you to play.
Oh.
Yeah, so you get to be an evil asshole. Your whole thing is that you are evil. You are not the good guy. You're not reasonable. You're just a complete evil megalomaniac hellbent on taking over the world, and I find that really fucking fun. The core gameplay loop, right? It's about building a base. So you dig through a cavern and dig inside, like whether you're on a mountainside or an island, right? So you have to dig through rocks and shit and plan out rooms and layout of the rooms. And you need to plan for like power, because everything that you build needs power. And you need to budget for money. And the way you get money is you have to go and do like heists and schemes. And I'll get to the heists and schemes later, but the main part of the game is about building your base. So the law enforcement agencies will actually come after you, and they will come to your base and they will investigate. So what you have is like you usually have like a casino, which is a front. So they will go there, they will see that you have a casino, and then they will try and see like if you can, if they can reveal any secrets about your basically like evil base lah. Because like behind the doors of the casino, it's literally like a weapons, like you're building a super weapon. That's like the story of the game. Yeah, you're building like a weapon of mass destruction type shit. And so the whole thing is about trying to keep the good guys away from you and keep them busy, like with false flag operations, with distraction, anything, just so that they don't come in and kill you. That's the whole point of the game. Gameplay wise, right? Strategy of building the base is really fucking fun, because you can build like traps, you can build like fake rooms, which are filled with like, so like I have a hallway, and I can like fork the hallway out into like 3 different paths. Maybe one path goes to my actual base, one path is like a dead end, it goes nowhere and it just wastes their time, and the other path is just filled with traps. So I can have like a freeze ray, I can have a flamethrower, I can have a laser wall, I can have like poison darts, I can have a magnet that will suck them towards it, because you know they have like guns and shit. It's fucking funny. It's really hilarious. There's even a giant fan. So like they walk past the giant fan, the fan pops out of the ground and blows them all the way into the other direction. It's fucking hilarious. Like you can actually set up the traps in such a way that one trap will lead to the guy being pushed into the trigger zone of another trap, and then he walks down a little bit, he gets pushed into another trap, and then another trap. Like you can fucking like make it go on and on and on and on. It's stupid but fun.
So is it like like you place the trap and then like, it's like a turn-based thing or what?
No,
like,
it's real time. All of this is real time. So
oh wow, okay.
It's like The Sims in the sense that you can pause the game to build stuff, but then the building will take place in real time. So you have workers that work for you, and then they're expendable. Like the game treats all the workers as completely expendable. Like you can actually kill them yourself, and killing a worker actually makes the other workers work harder because they don't want to die. It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny. Like this game doesn't take itself seriously. It's goddamn hilarious. And then like you can do all this crazy shit with the traps and all that. But the negatives that I have for this game, right? The meta game, the overworld map. So you need to go to the world map to do your schemes, and it basically turns into a mobile game. You know your Clash of Clans. Press click this, wait for an hour.
Oh dear.
That is literally the gameplay on the world map. Click this, wait for an hour. You can speed up time, but you know you're still waiting for like 20 minutes. And it just evolves into watching meters go up and down and trying to keep your heat level, which is like your wanted level, trying to keep it down so they don't send more agents to your base. It gets more interesting when they have super agents, and these are like special characters that are actually voiced. They are actual characters in the game, because most of the agents are just like, you know, NPC characters, like whatever. But these guys are like actual like fully realized characters, and they have special abilities, and they are super annoying to deal with. Like there's this one chick who basically she's a thief, so she can ignore all your defenses and just teleport right into your vault, which is where you store all your gold. And she's super irritating because like she has Master of Disguise, which is like a perk. So like all the people that are in her team are very well disguised. I can see them because you know the game, it's a game for me to see, right? But my minions, the ones that are like in my base, so you have like guard minions, you have mercenaries, you have workers and scientists. So the guards are the ones responsible for security. They will not be able to see her. They'll see her as just another regular minion because she's disguised. So if I don't have like a security camera to be on her, or I don't have a henchman, which is like a higher tier of minion that can actually see through the disguises, I'm fucked. She's just gonna walk out of my base with all my gold. So like,
Oh.
so the agents are super powerful. Like you have to be very
Right.
careful to like manage your wanted level, because if it gets too high, they'll send a super agent. Or if the super agent is like watching an area and you're doing something in the area, the agent will investigate and then they come to your base and they attack your base, and it's a mess. If more than one agent comes, good luck, because there's like 5 different agents.
Right.
They all do different things. So there's a thief, there's like a saboteur with like dynamite and C4, there's a girl with like a rocket launcher, there's like a James Bond type dude who's super OP, and then the last one is actually I forgot what the last one is, because like I rarely find
It's
the
not
last one.
important. It's not
Yeah.
important. If it's forgettable, then
It's
it's
forgettable, like it's whatever.
not an
It's just that
important
the only
agent.
thing, the important thing is like
Just too
these
bad.
people will fuck you up if they like. I kinda one time where I had like 3 of them come at the same time. Basically I had like almost 200 workers. By the end of it, I had 40 left.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, they all died because
Damn.
these motherfuckers are tough.
And the
Dang it.
whole time, all you can do is just watch technically because
Watch
Yeah.
and press the red alert button and alert everyone in my
Ah,
base.
that's
But
so
like,
frustrating, bro.
yeah, and I send like my super minions after them, like the henchmen, the higher tier ones, right? But my
Mhm.
henchmen also like can only tank a few of them. There's like fucking 3 of them, man. And they're not alone. They come with a squad. Except
Oh,
for
dear.
except for the James Bond guy. He's alone because he's OP. He's like one shot killing all my minions.
Oh, what the
Mhm.
fuck?
Fucking nasty. But like, that's the fun part of the game. When you go to the overworld map, it's just a bunch of fucking meters that you need to watch. It's really boring, and when you get there, like you want to constantly be in the base building, but to progress the story, you need to go to the world map. And the world map, I can't like like it drags the game down.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. So what's your rating on that?
I would
Evil
have to
Genius
give
2.
it. I would have to give it a 6. Like if it weren't for the world map, I would have given it like an 8. But the world map annoys me so
Wow,
much.
that much? That much?
I would have
Like,
given it an
wow.
8 if it was just the base building and all that, and the extra activities were stuff that you actually took part in and it was active. But because of the way the world map works, I have to knock it down to a 6, because the world map, right, really detracts from the enjoyment. And the fact that it needs to be something that you actually need to do to progress the story, it makes it even worse. If it was optional, I would just ignore it. But the fact that
Right.
it's essential, it pisses me off, because I don't want to do this. This sucks. Let me play the fun part of the game. And that's just unfortunate, lah.
Yeah, some games tend to do that. There
Yeah.
are quite a number of games out there. That's why I can't really get into all the mobile games and all that have like the waiting times and
Yeah,
except for Mouse Hunt. That's the only one
Bro,
I
Mouse Hunt's the
continuously play.
OG, bro.
It's like 15 minutes wait, and then like it's one of those first few games that introduce the waiting time aspect. Like you wait 15 minutes and then you sound the horn, and then like you change your trap up, change your settings, change like the cheese and all that, and then like you wait another 15 minutes and then you press, and then like you get a mouse to progress, or like you miss a mouse, or like your cheese becomes stale, depending on your setup. And it's like it's basically every time you wait for that 15 minutes, like it's a whole, like you can play it very differently. And it's like those who go in deeper, like I have a friend who's like the top, like what, 20th, I think, no, he's the top 10 on the world. And he's like he's basically the formulas and the fucking probability that he calculates just to catch one mouse, right, is intense. Like, but it's just a 15-minute waiting game. Like, it's just 15, like you wait 15 minutes and then you sound, even they even help you sound the horn like every 30 minutes and 45 minutes. Like
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's yeah, and it's just waiting, but it's so fucking intense, like with the numbers and shit. Like, yeah, but I can never get into that in mobile, but for some reason I'm hooked onto Mouse Hunt still. But like, because it's like what do you call that, like every 15 minutes I get a reward, like I do my work 15 minutes and then I sound a horn, then like I catch a mouse and like, yay, that kind of feeling. But like the 1 hour 2 hour waiting on, like, no, I could never do that. Like,
Yeah. The fact
that's
that
just too long.
this is a PC game I paid $30 for, and I have to wait an hour to complete a
That's no good. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that
No,
at
I
all.
completely giving it a 6. I completely agree with you because Warframe.
Yeah.
If anyone has played Warframe, you
Mhm.
know the pain of waiting.
That's the most annoying part, like
Yeah,
it's
because
so
you want to
frustrating.
progress,
Because like
you know.
I love what they did with the base building stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is amazing. Give me more of this. not this world map shit.
Yeah.
Not watching meters, man. Like nobody finds that fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just disappointing they couldn't find like a more interactive way to do it. But it is what it is, you know. So I gotta give it a 6, and it doesn't get a burger. Unfortunately, as much as I want to be Dr. Evil.
It seems like this week we're all a bit harsher.
Yeah,
Last week,
this week,
sure,
no
take the
burgers.
burger, take the fucking beers, take it. It's like all false, so just take it. It's like this week is like
Okay,
no
but
man. I'm not giving anyone.
one note I have to give what again.
Mm-hmm.
The voice acting is fucking amazing.
Right.
Legit. All the characters, except for one,
Mm-hmm.
all the voices that I heard, fucking top tier. Like it is so funny. The writing is hilarious.
Mhm.
Like I'll be doing a review soon, and that'll be uploaded on my YouTube. Like, fuck, bro, the writing is funny as shit. Like
That'll be good.
they knocked it out of the park with the writing and the voice acting.
That'll be good. We'll be looking forward to your review, Mr. Naga.
All right, Thiru.
Yes. So as you guys know, I don't really have a game. Okay, I do lah, but like you guys know that my GPU has been fucking up. Like it's been having some fucking issues. Like when I use Google Chrome and shit, like it just starts to freeze, I blank out, and then like I have to restart the computer, and like so I haven't been able to play game. But I'm gonna get it fixed this Monday, because I need to edit and shit. But I have picked up. Okay, so 2 games that I played mainly. This of course, Mouse Hunt is always there, but like that's an always like every time my brother and my boss sees it, like it's like, what the fuck, you still play this game? It's like, yeah, I do. It's like I know it's like fucking 15 years old, but I fuck that shit. But like, yeah, I played Pokemon, right? I've been playing it on the way to work and back because it's a 2-hour travel. Pokemon Sword, because I bought it for fucking $60 and I haven't paid it finish. It's fucking, as a yeah, like when you buy something for so expensive, like you just want to like kind of get the best out of it, So I've been playing that for a bit, and I've also played the fucking Rubik's Cube. It's a game, all right. It's a game.
I'll give you
It's
that.
a game.
Naga, because Naga hasn't been here. I've been here. I've witnessed everything. But
Right.
Naga hasn't been here enough because he's busy. Update him or what's
Right. So basically, my sister-in-law bought a Rubik's Cube for some reason, and she hasn't touched it at all. And so I coped it lah. She doesn't know it's with me. Yeah.
It's mine
I mean,
now.
if you're not using it, then it's mine, right? Yeah. Same thing with the fridge. If you're not eating the chocolate, it's mine. But like, yeah. So I took it and I was like, you know what? Today I'm gonna solve a Rubik's Cube, and it's like I sat down for like a good 2 or 3 hours trying to figure shit out. For like the first 1 or 2 hours, I tried to figure shit out and by myself, and then I realized, you know what? There has to be like a fucking solution for this. Like it has to be like a pattern. Like how do people finish it? I looked up the world record. It's fucking 3.47 seconds. 3.47 seconds.
And you were spending 2 hours on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. And the thing is, so I went online and I fucking see this actually like step by step things that you're supposed to do. Like step 1 is you need to make like a daisy, like a flower on the top, and then like then after that you're supposed to bring that flower down and make a white color flower, and then that white flower is supposed to change it to a solved white face with like the top level solved, and then after that you solve the middle level, and then you go to the hardest part, which is the yellow face and the final level that you need to solve. So you solve the yellow face first, and then you solve the final level. So like I kept like basically I did it, and it was like the first time I solved it, like, oh shit, I've solved it. Like it's a big deal. I just like tick something off my bucket list. I've solved the Rubik's Cube. But of course I couldn't remember shit like how to fucking solve that shit. Right? So I kind of came up with this thing whereby you know what, I'm gonna solve a fucking Rubik's Cube every day, like till like the month ends. Like so for basically once or like a number of times per day for 30 days, and see like whether I can reach my personal goal of like 3 minutes. Right, 3 minutes is reasonable, right? Like
Man, 3
I saw
minutes is
fucking,
pretty fucking fast, bro.
yeah, I saw like fucking 3.47 seconds. Like fuck, like this, I don't like, do.
bro, his hands a blur, bro. Like,
Like, fuck, 3.4 seconds. No, I cannot do that. Like I'm really stumbling and fumbling with the fucking thing. Like, it gets stuck, and then like I've gotten used to some of the cool like flipping and then the turning with the different fingers, but like it's still a bit wonky for me. Now I solve the first the first top part and the middle part. I'm able to solve on my own. And it's only been like what 5 days. So like top part, middle part, able to solve on my own, like completely fine. Kind of gotten the hang of it. Probably within like 5 minutes or like 5 to 6 minutes, I can solve it. But like the last one, the last level, like it's just too fucking difficult because like it starts to have like front turning, back turning, and like fucking yeah, like down, like side down, and like all that fucking like harder shit. And like just to solve that, there's more steps to solve the last layer than there is steps to solve the first two layers. Right? So like I can't figure out a pattern as of yet. So I'm working on that. And like this is a game, right? Like it's considered a game. Like a Rubik's Cube is a game.
Yeah.
Right? And like it's interesting how like it's fucking like juked people for years, and like people have been trying to solve it on their own without any pattern, but then like you just have to go online once to find out the answer, and then like you start to be able to do the Rubik's Cube like it was nothing.
Oh yeah.
Like, but like how do people fucking figure out the pattern? Like there's some people who don't need the fucking solution, right? They're able to figure it out themselves, like see the patterns and then like figure it out. Like it's interesting because it is like it's like a not really strategy, but like a what do you call it, puzzle solving game,
Yeah.
right? And it really puts your fucking brain to work. Like when like people are like talking, like even what just now when we were on call with the rest, like I was also just doing the fucking Rubik's Cube and like just fidgeting around with it, trying to solve it. But I always stop at the first two levels. The last one is just like fuck. I'm not gonna solve
And
that.
because you are so humble that you don't say what you have done,
Mhm.
today Naga and
Mhm.
everyone that's listening, he did it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10
Wow.
minutes
10 minutes, bro. I
from
was
2 hours.
so
I mean,
sure that he could do it in
with
5,
some help, wow.
but he did it in 10
That's nuts, man. Like
from
I
2
couldn't solve it.
hours.
Mm-hmm. It was. I mean, I had some help towards the last layer because I can't really fucking remember the last layer,
Oh man,
but like the first layer.
just take all the credit. Fuck it.
Take
I
it
have to be
fucking
humble, man. Because
take
people are
the
gonna
credit.
fucking like, Thiru, fucking solve this Rubik's Cube for me. Like just walking on the street, like one day, this guy comes up to me and it's like, Thiru, I know you can fucking solve a Rubik's Cube. Fucking takes out a Rubik's Cube from his crotch area and it's like, solve this shit, man. Solve this. And I was like, oh, bro, fuck, I need my computer. I can't do that shit. Like I need to be humble. Okay, please don't do that. You know, like I can do it with the help of like the online son a beat. But I'm hoping by the end of these 30 days, I don't need the help of the internet and like I can solve it much faster,
Beat
like
your
on my
own
own.
personal time of
I'm
10
gonna do
minutes.
my best Rob Schneider impression and say, "You can do it."
Thanks, Rob. Means a lot. But like, yeah, I think okay. Yeah, I guess that's like one of the main. I've spent more time on this than Pokemon. That's why I talked about this.
But what would you rate Pokemon first?
Pokemon. Okay, so Pokemon, I would say, it's okay. Pokemon is always. I think even you guys know, right? You guys don't play Pokemon as much, but like
Oh,
even
bro,
you guys.
nah, what?
I mean,
Bro,
no, as in like every game,
no, not
right? You don't,
every.
right? But I
But
mean,
one was enough to
yeah,
give it like a
exactly.
10 out of 10 for me.
Exactly. That's the thing. No, but the thing is, if you've played every single fucking game,
Hmm?
it's kind of been the same thing. Like
Mhm.
you start off, you get choice within 3 Pokemon.
Mhm.
You get the Pokemon, you fucking grind it to level 10 at the beginning, and then you fucking destroy everything else throughout all the 8 gyms, and then you reach the fucking that's usually my style. Like when you reach the Elite Four, you just have like 2 Pokemon, the legendary and your own one, your starter, and then you just wash the entire Elite Four and beat the champion, and you beat the entire game with 2 Pokemon. It's always been like that for me. Like I don't like handling too many Pokemon. I don't like having some people like fucking 6 Pokemon. They take like, oh, this type Pokemon, that type Pokemon, this one and this one damn good. Then they go and breed together lah, and make the egg lah, and then they
Oh,
fucking ride around for fucking 2-3 hours in some town, and then like wait for the egg to hatch, and then they train the Pokemon. I can't do that. Like for me, it's one playthrough. I play through, I see the story, it's pretty good. I like it, then I just move on. I don't carry on from that. But it's been the same trope, you see. It's been the same like idea. Like wherever you go, it's whichever game you play in Pokemon, it's always get a Pokemon, go to the 8 gyms, beat the Elite Four, and beat the team, the evil team of that particular game. And then the story ends. It's always like that. And it hasn't been very much different. The only difference is characters, the Pokemon, certain game mechanics. They've introduced like Mega Evolution and all that, but they took it out. People loved it, but they took it out for some fucking reason. Then they had Z moves. Now they have Gigantamax, right? So basically, Gigantamax is like your Pokemon becomes fucking huge lah, like just fucking huge, and then that you can fight fucking huge Pokemon. That's about it, right?
wow.
Yeah, and like you can fight with now in Pokemon. Okay, so the major change for this game, Pokemon Sword, right, is that it's open world. It's open world, so like you can walk out, Pokemon are just running around. Then like yeah, and like you can fucking just meet a high level Pokemon all of a sudden, and then they can wipe your entire team. You can go camping, and then like a bunch of Mr. Mime will walk in and then fucking destroy your camp, beat up your Pokemon, steal your food, and then fuck off. Yeah, like they can just walk in and then they will fucking dance around your fainted Pokemon like for no fucking reason, and then they can like steal your shit and all that, and like legit, like you could get killed by wild Pokemon. Like wild Pokemon can just fucking chase you. You will die. Like you will die. Like if you get caught by these Pokemon. And yeah, and it's open world in a sense, but like it's not open world enough. It's not like Legend of Zelda. It's not like you can free roam everywhere. You still have fixed paths. You still have fixed directions of walking, fixed directions of going. The story doesn't go in an expansive manner. It goes in a linear manner. You don't have side quests. You don't have like going in a different direction. I don't want to do Elite Four. I actually want to become like a professor. You can't do that in Pokemon. Like you will become the Pokemon champion. You will. It's like an Asian parent. You will become an engineer. You will become a Pokemon champion, right? So yeah, and I know that this is going to be the end in this game, but I kind of like the open worldness, like slight open world, and like the weird looking Pokemon, and like I just want to play through and like make sure it's worth my $60. So I think I'll give like the rating like about, I think 6.5 beers. Yeah, and like I would give it a burger actually. Like if you haven't played Pokemon, like any Pokemon game is a good game to start, to be honest. Except X and Y, because X and Y is just like they give you everything for free. So like no, don't play that. But yeah, most Pokemon games are pretty good. If you're playing, if that's the only game you're gonna play lah, yeah. But like yeah, so I think 6.5 with a burger. Rubik's Cube, I would give it a fucking 7.
Man,
Yes.
what?
With the
After all that hype, 7?
okay, fine, 7. If I
Yeah,
get to
very
like solving
critical
problems-
today.
Actually, no. I think it's a 8 lah. It's a 8. I think
an 8.
there's a reason why it's a fucking world phenomenon, and like it's pretty good. I'm giving it an 8 because I can't solve the last part. It's just me being salty.
So you're really based off of whether you can solve it or not.
Yeah, and it's way cheaper than Pokemon. So it's like okay, sure, let me give it to you. Yeah, and of course, definitely one whole McSpicy for this McSpicy burger.
Burger. At least something got a burger.
We got a
today.
burger today. We got a burger.
You got a burger, yeah. This Rubik's Cube has a burger. It's a pretty good game, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
I think we've talked quite a bit about games
Yeah.
again. But I mean, we love games, so we talk quite a lot. Let's go on to our favorite segment, guys. I think.
Oh.
Yes. The funny
Yeah, that's
news,
cough. That's cough from Naga.
because he got a bagger today. So,
Yeah.
since you have a bagger, right,
Should we make it go last?
Yeah, because I got a shit one.
Imagine we hype my story up and then like mine's just the worst where I go last.
Oh,
That'd be
that-
so
that's
fun.
on you, lah. I mean, I would laugh at that.
Oh, that would be amazing for an edit.
Fucking just cricket noises.
Just sneakily put mine in front and be like, yeah, it's cool. No, what?
Oh, that's the alarm. Right. So
Alright, so mine.
yeah, let's go,
No.
John.
I mean, it made me giggle a bit. Okay, so the header is Navy ID sailor who fell overboard from ship, calls off search.
What? Wait. What?
Huh?
Can you repeat that?
So
Navy,
Navy IDs the soldier who fell overboard from the ship
right?
and calls off the search.
Why? What?
I don't know. I guess so. In the thing, it says that in the news, it says that the search has been called off, and rescue efforts for a 20-year-old sailor who reportedly fell overboard earlier this week from the USS Theodore Roosevelt. The
Mhm.
Navy said in a statement it ended the effort at sunset Saturday
Mhm.
after it searched more than 607 square nautical miles for more than 55 hours off the coast of the Southern California, and they have declared the man has died. So yeah,
What the fuck?
Damn.
Wait. So
yeah,
this guy just dropped off somewhere where
just
when
dropped
the
off
ship
the
was,
USS and
no one noticed it, and then like
nope.
and then
So-
like these guys realized that this man is missing, and then they like turned the ship back.
Yeah,
Just to
and
find him.
searched like 607 miles for him.
Okay, I don't
And
know how big. I don't know how big 607 nautical miles is. Is it
It
like
is big.
55, like technically more than 2 or 3 days, lah.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
exactly. But the thing is, the man died, right?
Yeah,
so
there's
like,
no way he's
them-
alive. Like,
like,
nah.
for them to call off the search is kind of reasonable because he's dead, right? But the wording, it's like oh, we know who it is. It's just Todd.
Let me call
like,
off the search.
yeah,
Fuck that guy.
yeah.
Oh, it's just Thomas. He's gone again. It's like
It's like
fuck it, no, man.
the fucking like guy goes up to the captain. It's like, okay, so we found out who fell off. It's John, and it's like, oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's fuck. Oh, it's just him? Ah, man.
Nah, we
It's
don't
all
need him.
Bro, damn sad. Yeah, what if he's still alive, like on some fucking island?
Fuck you.
Castaway.
Just cast away with a fucking coconut, like just calling it Steve or something.
Oh,
That'd be so sad. Like he's waiting for people to find him, and then he realizes like, oh, like in fact he has a fucking like the walkie-talkie, but like he can't like turn the knob for some fucking reason to like talk back, but he can hear everything his friends are saying, and then they're like, John is gone. I was like, oh fuck him, man. It's
Man,
like,
who gives a shit? Yo, he stole my pizza. Fuck that guy.
this guy's on the island, and he's like, oh man, come on, man, find me, man.
It'd be your own homies.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, you feel so betrayed, man. Like, oh,
That'd be like a
damn.
villain origin story, man.
Right.
Left on an island with a coconut.
That dude would like come back as like the castaway. It's like a super villain, and like his weapons are like weaponized coconuts.
Mhm.
It's like he just throws the regular coconuts. He just throws them really fast.
Mhm.
It's like a fastball. Boom! Hit you in the head. Just die.
Instant knockout. Then the water comes out from the coconut.
Poison.
Okay, wow. All right, that was pretty decent. I don't think it's bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Right. So I'm next. Is it?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Let me pull it up. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about you guys. Your favorite topic. What is your favorite topic? Tell me what is your favorite topic. Like guess what I'm gonna talk about, basically. Just in case you all didn't know.
Music?
No, the even more favorite topic.
Games.
More than that.
Food?
Food.
No, nudity. I'm gonna talk about nudity.
Oh, boobs. Okay, yeah.
Right? Nudity. Okay,
Way
so
off,
like
but yes.
that's like everyone's favorite topic, right? People
Mhm.
being naked. Right.
It depends on who.
Yeah, sure. Like so basically there's this couple, right? They're a naturist couple, right?
Oh,
Okay.
And they were offering £2,000 for someone to help them move house basically, for someone to help them move house.
Okay.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Like you can go in, like $2,000 is fucking insane, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. You gotta be also nude.
Oh god.
So
What?
while you help them move the house, you gotta be nude as well, right?
So technically,
So can you just imagine, like, you walk into this house and there's two naked people just standing there, and it's like, oh yeah, you gotta lift up that box, but you gotta get naked first. You strip down and they watch you bend over
Oh no.
and pick up a box.
I'm, I'm thinking more about, like, let's just say they find a property, right?
Right.
You have to show them around the property butt as naked.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And what if they choose, like, oh yeah, you know what? I don't want this house. So what? You've just walked around a random person's house butt as naked.
Yes, butt is naked. And I mean, they've walked around the house butt is naked as well.
What if they sit on the couch?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Like,
You got bare ass on the couch. I like, you know what? You can take the couch with you.
Exactly. Like free gift for just visiting the house. Here you go.
right.
Oh.
And like yeah, so basically the article goes on, like it says a public appeal has been launched to help a couple with a very unique removals request. Specifically one that involves wearing no clothes. A naturist couple contacted removals site, this particular site called Shift, to see if anyone could help with a bespoke moving job. Saying in a message that they hope to find someone with a van to help them move next month, which means you gotta fucking drive the van naked as well, you know?
Oh no.
You drive up to their house naked in a van, and then like,
naked is already sus. And then
Bro,
drive a
bro,
van as well.
bro, imagine just seeing somebody drive down the street in a van naked. You would instantly have alarm bells ringing in your fucking head.
Exactly.
Like, it's not just one. Imagine like it's a group, like three of them, right? Three fucking naked people in a van.
mhm.
The panic that would set in instantly. Like, why are there three naked people in a van? Like, it was like, what if they have to drive past a school?
Yeah, like that's the issue, right? And then like, so there's also basically like it's a whole thing because they're all nude, right? So the team at Shift responded to say that the job couldn't be listed on the website
Mhm.
due to operating policies, but offered to share the plea on its blog instead. So like they posted it on the blog, right? Um, um, of course they took like screenshots of the conversation, like between the person asking like how, like they want like a naked mover basically, and they full on explained it. So this is what the lady texted or like messaged the people at Shift. Hi Emma, my partner and I are planning on moving mid-September and are looking to hire a removal worker to take us about 50 miles from Reading or Reading to London. I don't know what the
Reading,
name.
Reading.
Right? Okay. We are moving for my husband's work. They'll need a large van as we've got quite a lot of stuff to take with us. I know this all sounds reasonably normal. However, my husband and I are nudists. And the reason I mentioned this request being bespoke is that we'd like the mover who comes to our house to also be without his clothes. Normally, we don't expect other people to follow our traditions. However, as this mover is going to be inside our house and coming into contact with our belongings, we feel more comfortable if he could mirror our practices. Wait. So like, First of all, if you got something expensive or something good like in your house, you don't want another man's balls over it, right? You don't want
Yo,
some bug
imagine
coming in.
him moving the TV, right? And when you move a TV, you're gonna be grabbing it like close to
Yeah.
your chest. So his
And your
balls are gonna be all over your TV.
And can you imagine him like just placing his balls on the TV surface and like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, you know? Like, it's,
And
what
then
the
you turn the TV on, you just see like the imprint of balls.
wow.
I'm
Like-
not even thinking about the TV, at this point. Like their bed.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
you know what's
that's-
worse? You know what's worse? Like glassware.
oh
Yeah.
no.
Like nothing is like, okay, at least if you carry a box, it's going to be covering your front, right? Like, but if you're carrying like a glass like table or something, like you're going to be able to see everything. And like,
You can see like the imprint of a smushed dick on the table.
like, yeah, and like that's going to leave like a mark or something, like some condensation mark because it's so hot down there. And then, like-
oh my god.
Like the only thing you can like you have to make sure the guy doesn't bend over because like you're gonna be seeing everything hanging down. And then he picks up the box. Please squat when you pick up the box. Don't bend down.
Keep your back straight, please.
Keep your fucking back straight.
Just up.
Right. Okay.
What if the movers type with like really low dangling balls?
That would be. Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, you gotta like lie down and then you gotta slide that way and then you gotta pick it up.
him carrying stuff and walking would just be him clapping around the house. All you just hear is plop 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 plop. Like- oh,
Yeah. So, you guys wanna help?
but you London,
Nah,
though.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
Hey,
fucking
but
good.
it's 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds.
That's all. Like, okay, why the fuck would you move to London if you're a nudist?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
What kind of-
White people are weird.
Also, like, does he go to work naked?
Yeah, she
I don't
she did mention that he's moving there for work, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck? How?
I'm not sure, but I think that's their practice. Like, you know how like Indian house or like generally Asian houses, before you go into the house, you take out your slippers.
Son,
I
you
think
gotta
it's like
take out
that for them.
everything. bro.
It's a clothes rack outside instead of a fucking shoe rack. So they hang up the clothes and then they walk in naked.
You walk into the house, they give you a hanger.
Right. Fuck, what the fuck?
Oh,
And this was in 31st August 2020.
last year.
Last year, yeah.
Damn.
31st August
God.
2020.
Hey, I wonder if they actually got someone though. Because if they didn't, then fucking sad.
I'm
Right?
sure they did. I'm sure they did. Like, if two
Somebody,
people-
somebody will be like, you know what?
You know what? I can do
2,000
this.
2,000 bucks? Fuck it, man.
let me just go there and sweat it up, you know.
I
Like,
don't
sweat my
know
balls.
what that's saying.
Let me put some balls on boxes.
Leave my mark. But yeah, okay.
Yes, Naga, your turn.
Okay, I don't
The
know if I
banger.
can. I don't know if I can top that, but this is still a
There's a lot
banger
of
in my
hype
opinion.
behind it.
Mhm.
Here's the headline. Okay. Australia. Geologists beaten up by angriest octopus on
What?
beach.
What the fuck?
I told you.
Wait, how?
Your first reaction is gonna be what the fuck and then how. I told you.
Wait, no, wait. Okay, so we Australian what?
Australian geologists beaten up
Right.
by angriest octopus on beach.
Huh? How do you get?
There's a
beaten up?
video. I seen the video.
Oh,
How
God.
do you anger an octopus? What the
Don't
fuck?
know. Here's the
How do you
article, okay?
no? How do you anger an octopus being a geologist?
I don't know, man. It's
the
like,
fuck?
here's the article. A man has been whipped by what he described as the angriest octopus while swimming on a holiday at a Western Australian beach. In a video that has gone viral, the, the octopus can be seen in shallow waters lashing out at geologist Lance Carlson. The creature came after him again later and struck him on the arm before whipping his neck and upper back. The, The tentacles left stinging red welts on his skin, which Mr. Carlson said only eased after he poured cola over them. The former lifeguard told Australian news outlet 7 News that his preferred treatment for sea animal stings is vinegar, but he didn't have any on him at the time.
Oh my
However,
god, did you in them?
However, he said he knew anything acidic might help and he decided to try using cola. Turns out it works. Mr.
Oh.
Carlson said he was about to take a dip near the resort where he and his family were staying in Geograph Bay, where when he saw what he thought was the tail of a stingray striking a seagull. He discovered it was an octopus only when he walked closer with his 2-year-old daughter and was filming a video of it when it suddenly struck in their direction.
Wait. So basically, this guy watched like fucking like Godzilla versus King Kong, but then like octopus versus seagull.
He decided to go closer.
This octopus closer. No, that's the thing. This octopus just whooped the seagull's ass.
Why is this octopus so angry? What is going on? Like,
The octopus lashed out at us, which was a real shock, Mr. Carlson told Reuters news agency. Later, when he went into the water alone, the octopus found him again and struck him.
Bro, this octopus got a
My-
specific set of
My
skills.
goggles became fogged and the water was suddenly murky, and I remember being shocked and confused.
What
The
the fuck?
octopus was like, remember me, motherfucker? He got memory, bro. It's like, fuck you in particular. No. I don't care about the rest of y'all. You. Fuck you.
Saw you taking a video of me, right?
I saw you taking the video of me whooping that seagull ass. And I'm gonna whoop your ass, bitch.
You mentioned
Take a
right.
video of this.
Release its special, its ultimate skill. Water went murky, bodoh. It went murky, the fella couldn't see. Kena hantam in the water. It's like,
The best part, bro. The best part that article to me was like, the octopus found him again. Like, damn.
God,
He really wanted him. He's like, aku cari kau, jumpa kau kat luar, kau mati.
this octopus is fucking disrespectful. I love it. I love it.
Like, what made him so angry? Like, what?
That's the thing. You know what's the funnier part?
Yeah.
Like, you picture it in your head, right?
Yeah.
See the fella, even before whacking the shit out of this human, right? He's just casually slapping the shit out of seagulls.
This octopus was not to be fucked with on that day. He had a bad day. He woke up on the wrong side of the seabed. He was like, fuck, I'm gonna whoop anything that comes close. I don't care. I don't care if it's a shark. I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's a goddamn bird. If I gotta come out of here and beat your bird ass, I'm gonna do it.
I'm guessing maybe the seagull tried to eat him or something, and then like he got pissed,
Yeah.
and then he just fought back. You know, like fuck you, seagull, and then like. And then he sees this guy's like taking video. Oh fuck, evidence! Then he
You
fucking find this guy.
He said, "You want some, bitch? You want some? Alright. Wait, the best part is like the octopus waited. Bro. That's the funniest
Yeah.
thing to me. Like, he was like the fucking hitman, bro. He's just like, alright, I'm gonna wait for the right moment. He's alone now. He's alone. Fuck you. Bam. First he blinded him first. Then he went
was
up.
activated.
How so play a octopus game? Like you know, there's this annoying duck game, right? Like annoying ghost game.
The goose one, yeah.
Yeah. But I would love to play like an octopus one,
Like,
featuring the angriest octopus.
you slap the shit out of fish.
Yeah.
Like octopus have been known to slap the fuck out of fish, but like going after a person, like damn, he really didn't like that guy.
It's either the guy looked like a fish or he's like just really fucking angry. He's just like, fuck.
He slapped on the hand and the neck, right?
Bro, he whacking him all over, bro. Hand, neck, upper back. It's like, what, using all 8 tentacles, man.
How do you fight 8-legged martial arts, man?
Bro, that's the Manny Pacquiao of octopus, bro.
At that point, just give up.
Hit him with a fucking combo, man. First he blinded him, then he 3-pieced him.
Oh,
Left, right, upper.
Oh wow, that was a good.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a good one. Right.
lift
Uh,
the pace.
yeah, I think that's all three of our news, right?
Yeah, that's
I think it was a good lineup. It was a good lineup. There's the angry octopus really kind of.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would love to see an angry octopus as well.
Oh, Naga,
I got the video. I'll send you the link.
Yes, please do. Yes, please do. We want to
Fucking
watch
funny.
octopus beat up. Yeah, and for those listening, if you guys wanna go and watch an octopus beat people up as well, what is the name of the article again?
Australia, geologist beaten up by angriest octopus on beach.
Yeah, so you guys can just search that up and like
And if
go
you're
and watch.
lazy as shit, don't worry. There'll be a link in the description for it.
Yeah. Did we put links in the description for the previous one?
No, because I mean, you kind of already had the pictures up, so it
Yeah,
was-
that's true. That's true. I
But
mean,
this-
we should we should put links in the description.
yeah, I mean, I can.
Just make them all emojis. Like,
Yeah.
I sent the link in the group chat.
Right. Okay. So I guess that's it for the funny news. Amazing news, guys. Thank you. Once again, you've impressed me. It was, even though like we were all tired and it's like fucking 4:22 a.m. and you have to wake up
It's
at 8 a.m.
morning. I
And
need to do stuff tomorrow. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm selling my PS4.
yeah, you're selling your PS4, dude. Wow.
Fucking good riddance.
Good. That's good.
Bye. I'm now full on
PC.
only. Yeah.
That's right.
No
Welcome.
more
Truly
console.
welcome, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, but I actually have a console. I've got this Nintendo Switch.
I mean, Nintendo, bully. I mean, we accept that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I think that's about it.
Mhm.
Anything else from you guys?
No.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Then that's the end of the podcast. Thank you guys for listening to Hops and Bytes. I'm Thiru.
Hops and bites.
Yeah.
Hops and bites.
Wait, like, hey, you're supposed to do the outro.
Naga is way ahead of us.
Yeah. I gotta do that again. Like, thank you
sorry.
guys for fucking listening. I'm Thiru.
Thiru, John, Naga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Naga. You gotta say I'm Naga, and then
I am Naga. Sorry, laughing is taking a lot out of me.
Everybody
I laughed a
tired.
little. I laughed a little bit too hard. Like I'm
Yeah.
coughing now.
we still gotta work on our outro. I think I'll just put like music, overlay.
Yeah. I think yeah.
All right. I think that's enough. Thank you guys. Thank you for today. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
See you guys next